Python for loop. In Python, the for loop is used to run a block of code for a certain number of times. It is used to iterate over any sequences, such as list, tuple, string, etc. Let's see this. Let's create two variables. The first one I would call, let's just call this name. Name is equal to Precious. Then second, let's create a fruits list, and let's just list some fruits, probably my favorite fruits: banana, oranges, tangerine, peach. Now, in Python, like we said, a for loop is used to iterate over sequences. And if you can see this flowchart, you would see that it shows you something. It says it enters the loop, it tests the condition. If the condition is true, then it executes the body of the loop, and if it false, the loop terminates. So this is how it looks like. So first, let's start with our string. We can iterate over a string by doing this. So we say for, then decide on the variable you want to call what you want to call the single value. So I will just say x in name. Then what do we want to do? We want to print all the values of x. And let's run this to see. And as you can see, my name, all the single characters have been printed out on a single line. So we have P, R, E, C, I, O, U, S. So that is what it does. It runs inside and prints out everything that you have inside of the loop. Okay? Okay. Let's try something else too. Let me just call this numbers. There's also what we call range. So range helps you to print out numbers. Instead of writing 1 to 5 or 1 to 9, you can use range. So if I want 1 to 9, I can use range 10. Okay? And we can do the same thing. So for x in numbers, so instead of name, we can use numbers. And if we print all this out, you can see we have from 0 to 9. You can see what range does. So with range, you can get numbers quickly. Instead of typing them out as a list, you just use the range to get them all out. Okay? Now let's proceed to using the for loop over our list. To do this, we will change this from x to anything. We can say fruit. So for fruits in fruits. For fruit in fruits. So because we want to iterate over all the fruits that we have, so each one of them is a fruit. So for fruit, that is apple fruit or banana fruit in fruits, print what? It should print fruits. Or we can make it more descriptive. We can say, okay, let's do this first. Fruits, print fruit. And as you can see, we have apple, banana, oranges, tangerine, and peach printed out on the screen. I could do this. I could say Precious loves what? Fruit. Run this. You see, Precious loves apple, Precious loves banana, Precious loves oranges, Precious loves tangerine, Precious loves peach. Also, you can use an else statement to show that the loop is done. So we could say something like else, then print there are no more fruits. So if I run this, you can see after it gets to the last one, peach, it says there are no more fruits. So this is how to use your for loop inside of Python, or basically This is the operation of Python for loops. I will see you in the next video.